A very good morning to you children. So after a long gap I am going to teach you because of corona I didn't meet you. Now we are going to discuss or I would like to ask some questions. How many subjects you have? Definitely will give answer. So we have languages, that is Telugu, Hindi, English, mathematics, then social studies, general science, like that, or computer science. So in that you learn general science, we will take. So general science you learn. So what content you discussed or you learned in that? You learned about the plants, animals, and other objects also we discussed, like sound, electricity. So all these you discussed, you learned in general science as a subject, you know. So if I ask what is science means, you will tell it is a subject, like that. Okay. Another question I would like to ask you. So what is that? How in olden days people move from one place to another place? So how they used to travel? Definitely you will tell. They used to use animals for traveling, maybe bullocks or horse or any other animal like donkeys. They used to travel. They used to use them and they used to travel from one place to another place. So it used to take lot of time to reach from one place to another place. So now you are going to know so many things within a short span of time nowadays. And earlier how that that was there, and now what are the facilities we have. So what facilities were there earlier and what are the advanced facilities we have now. So for example, one example I would like to give you. Telephone. So telephone was discovered by Alexander Graham Bell. So all of you know that. So landline. Is it clear to you? In those days we used to book a trunk call and we used to wait for some time till the line is connected. Then we people used to talk like that. We used to pass the information. So now that landline phone, whatever we observed, now it is not there almost. So we have, what are those? Mobile phone we have, then smartphones we have, Android phones we have. Means what? There is some development from landline phone to Android phones. So like that, so many changes have been brought in that. Is it not, children? Then now we can know the things happening all over the world, that is using computer, net, we are going to use, and we can able to know the information within less period of time. Then earlier days the people were growing crops limited, but nowadays we are going to observe different colored grapes we are observing, or different fruits we are observing, that is hybrid varieties we call them. So how these hybrid varieties of seeds have generated? Earlier why they were not there? This all work, how it happened, means the people are thinking, some people are thinking in such a way that the facilities they have to be brought to the common people, so that all ideas have been brought, or ideas are because of some human beings, so they are who are thinking in a different way, so those are called as a scientists. So they think in a different way to bring the facilities. Okay, children. Then in your first lesson, what you are going to learn? What is science? What is science? What is science? What is science? So scientists are thinking in a different way. Not all. We may also get doubts. So many doubts we will get. So if we think in a different way, and if we observe that process how it is happening in a natural way, then obviously we can become scientists. So some group of people are thinking and they are going to bring the benefits to the common people. Is it clear to children? and they are going to find the medicines. Now corona, we know that. So the vaccine, it is not available yet, it is not invented yet, so it is going to be, we are going to get that vaccine. How it is, you and me, are we going to do that work? No. So scientists are going to do that work, and we are going to get vaccine, and we are going to be back to schools. Is it clear to children? So that is happening because of scientists. In till 7th class, you learn just 6 subjects. Is it clear to you? So now in 8th class onwards, you are going to learn that science, whatever it is there, in 2 different parts. One is said to be physical science and other one is biology. Is it clear to children? So that biology, what it is going to make you to understand means you are going to learn about the life. So different groups of organisms, maybe unicellular organisms or microscopic organisms to multicellular organisms, plants, animals, human beings. So the mode of life we are going to learn in a separate subject, biology, which is a part of science only. Is it clear to you? So like other sciences, if you see, computer science is there, then physical science is there, biological science is there, even social sciences is there. So all these are going to make you to understand the things, how it happened from the primitive era to present day. Okay children, then coming to the next point, what is science? So just now I said science is said to be the ideas which have been given by the scientists. Is it clear to you? Means what? Human efforts. Human efforts are there children. So we are going to learn the process of natural process or natural phenomena, how it is happening. For example, how a seed is going to germinate into a baby plant. Okay, so we know that plants are going to be developing from the germination of seeds only. You know that. Is it clear to you? So, or how that water is produced and different forms of water, you learned water vapor or ice, you learned in the previous classes how it is going to happen. So all that is we are learning, that is because of the efforts made by the scientists. Is it clear to children? Then this science is going to help in understanding the process, natural process of all the primitive era to present day, present situation, now present life. Then, so what is science means? Science is said to be an organized study of knowledge. So the science is said to be an organized study of knowledge. Organized study of knowledge means what? So is it possible for you to learn now without alphabets, question and answers? No children. So you are learning alphabets of different languages in the primitive classes, LKG to higher classes. Now we are not learning those. Is it clear to you? Here, organized study of knowledge. So that one. So one after the other, we are going to increase our knowledge. So science is said to be an organized study of knowledge. Then, and the science is always based on the experimentation. Experimentation means what? We can do, we can conduct some experiments and we can prove how the things are happening, we can prove it. Then apart from that, observation also. Okay, experimentation and observation. So we are going to observe so many things. So science is said to be a process of observation and experimentation also. So we are observing, so that you used to get different types of saplings which are grown in pots. Is it clear to children? So you used to get that seeds which are sown in soil, and every day you used to observe them. One day how much, so what are the changes happening, all that. So we are going to observe. So if you have pet animals, so day by day it is going to increase its size. So how it is happening? So that observation, natural process of it is happening. And by conducting some experiments also, we can know how that changes are happening. So that one we call it as a science. So to get answers for that, questions, we have to get questions. Okay, so for example, you all know that you will be observing in your surroundings, in some seasons shedding of leaves we can observe. Is it not? Have you observed like that? Why some leaves are just changing its color from green to yellow? And you will be observing ants moving in a row. How do they know their way? Is it clear to you? Are shedding leaves, how it is happening? Then why can't we see the stars in daytime? We see the stars only at night time. Why it is happening there like that? So all these doubts you are going to get. So when you are getting doubts, immediately you are going to get clarified with your doubts. So how it is happening? So that is happening because of questioning. So questioning is said to be the primary or fundamental step. So if we question only, we get the answers. Is it not, children? If we don't question, the doubt will be doubt only always. Is it clear to you? So questioning is said to be the primary or fundamental step in the scientific thinking. So that scientific thinking, that already we learned in the previous part. What is that? Some efforts made by some human brains, I said. Is it clear to you? So that they are thinking in different way, which we call it as scientific thinking. So that scientific thinking is going to help you to get your questions or doubts clarified, and that will help in the benefits which we are going to have in our day-to-day life. Is it clear to you? Then now, what is science? Once again, definition. So science is said to be an organized study of knowledge, and it can be learned through observation or experimentation. Then it is questioning is said to be the primary step, and always we are going to get answers for the truth. So we know that the sun rises in the east, that is true. Sun sets in the west, that everyone knows, we will tell. So like to east, sun rises. So how we will know? If you get up early in the morning and if you observe, and if you that sunrise, if you see, yes, that is the east where we are going to observe sunrise. So like that means truth. About truth we are going to question, and we are going to get answers in a scientific manner, scientific thinking, and that all is going to happen because of science and efforts made by the scientists. So now let us learn some branches which are there, and some efforts made by the different scientists, and we will know what they are going to do and what is their contribution to the development of society or present day life. So for example, if we see ecology, so now we are learning about the different branches of science. Branches of science. Branches of science. So as a whole, to study it is difficult. So it is divided into different branches, different subjects, different parts. So that one we are learning under branches of science. Okay, children. So now ecology, then zoology, botany or genetics, etc. So many are there, children, like this. So ecology, what it is going to make you to understand, it is a branch of science where you are going to understand the relationship between the living and non-living organisms. Is it clear to you? Living and non-living organisms. For example, if you go to a forest or if you go to a pond, you are observing water, sunlight, then temperature is there. They are come under abiotic conditions. So biotic conditions. What are the biotic conditions? Biotic means life, living organisms. Maybe you can observe small creatures, insects you can observe, plants you can observe, water plants you can observe there. Then some fish you can observe, frogs you can observe, how they are living. So that relationship, so that we are going to discuss in a branch of science which we call it as a ecology. Then zoology. So what does it mean? It is said to be a branch of science where we learn about the life of different types of animals. Life of different animals. Here relation, ecology, relation between living and non-living environment. Then botany means it is about plants. Then genetics means it is about the characters, how the characters are going to be carried forward or transferred from parents to the offsprings, that is children. Okay, transfer of characters. So how these are going to be transferred? Then geologist or geology. Geology. So what is this subject making you to understand? Geology is going to make you to understand about the minerals, then plants or animals which are present in certain parts. Okay, so that is a branch of science where you are going to learn about the even fossils also or minerals also. So that will be learned in a separate branch of science which we call it as a geology. Is it clear to children? So like that here, now scientists. So different way the people are going to thinking and they are going to put their efforts in the welfare of the society. No children? Ecologist, then zoologist, botanist, geneticist, then geologist. So ecologist means what? Scientist who study about the relation of living and non-living environment. Zoologist, he study about the different animals, how they live, where do they live, all that. Botanist means a scientist who study about the plants and how they are going to live. Geneticist is a scientist who study about how that characters are going to be carried forward like that. Then geologist, he study about the lands, earth, then minerals, even fossils. That is going to be learned because of a scientist called a geologist. For example, if you take another example, eye specialist, if you will go. What for? If you are eyesight problem, if it is or any problem, if it is there, you are going to a doctor. So eye specialist is a doctor who is specialized in treating the diseases or the defects related to eye. Is it not children? Like that. Okay. Gynecologist who is specialized in treating the reproductive problems related in females. Is it human beings? Is it clear to you? So like that here, they are going to work together and they are going to help for the welfare of the people, society, one's own self. Like that, it is going to happen. Next. What is science means? You learn science is an organized study of knowledge and questioning is the primary step, fundamental step, and it is a process of observation. Then or by conducting experiments we can know, and from where this word science has come. Okay, science is a Latin word Okay, from Latin language we have taken this word science. Okay, science is taken from Latin language. What is that word? Scientia. So now scientia is a Latin word which means science. Is it clear to you? So what does it mean? Scientia means it is said to be knowledge. Knowledge. Okay. Scientia means knowledge. So now you are going to improve your knowledge with this subject. Okay. Science, biology and other subjects also will continue tomorrow.